Welcome to Before the Bat, the Gotham podcast, your guide to the TV show Gotham and all things Batman. I am Phil. Tyler is not free this week, but Ellie is here.
Say hey. Or should I say, best party ever.
Oh, Tyler's, what, who said that? Tyler's favorite character, Barbara?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Love her hair.
I know, she's all stylish.
Yes.
It was
Great hair.
It was like an episode or two ago I said, yeah, but still not wearing pants.
That's true. Very short skirts, no pants.
This episode's Mad City, anything for you.
Yeah. Actually, I think this episode should be called Twoo-Wove.
Oh, that's true. Because got a couple. It was like Valentine's Day. We got a couple couples. Jim Gordon and Valerie Vale, Bruce and Selena.
Butch and his girl.
Oh, Tabitha. Yeah.
Yeah.
That relationship isn't unhealthy or anything.
Yeah, it's kind of strange.
Hugo Strange?
Pretty close.
And then the big speculation, are Penguin and Nigma a couple?
Would that be Pingua or Ningwin?
Ningwin might be good.
I think Ningwin works.
Yeah. That's like roll off the tongue.
Yeah.
So where to begin? What did you think of Butch running the Red Hood gang?
Well, of course, you know that was going to happen. Oh, wait a minute. I got an even better. Peddler.
Ooh, that's good.
He's got Penguin and Riddler. So, Peddler. There you go. Yeah. Well, I mean, we knew Butch was going to do something to get back because, you know, he can't stand to be in the rear of what's going on. He's got to be in the forefront of everything.
I mean, does no boss love him, or does he just have issues?
Well, I think he kind of has issues.
Oh yeah.
I mean, he's had his hand chopped off. Anybody who's had their hand chopped off is probably going to have a couple issues.
Yeah, I mean, Zaz messed with his head, so I mean, you could give it to that, but he still wants to be loyal to Penguin, though, even though Penguin's the one who chopped his hand off.
Yeah, exactly. How it's like the Stockholm syndrome.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, he gets basically forced into doing what he doesn't want to do, and then he gets, clobbered for it. It's just, the poor guy can't catch a break, even though he is duplicitous.
Yeah, and it doesn't take a genius to figure out the guy who bought the tailored suits had a metal hand.
Yeah, and that he left the suit at the crime scene. Oops.
Mm-hmm. And I was like, wait, his tailor was Mr. Fuji. I was like, wait, the old wrestling manager? What?
Ancient Chinese secret.
Oh, jeez.
So the Red Hood masks were pretty creepy.
Oh yeah, they were better than like that. What was it? Season 1, we got that one. They the things over the eyes and the mouth and.
Yeah, this was much creepier. Kind of reminded me of Doctor Who. Are you my mummy?
Oh.
Are you my mummy?
But I don't know. The whole thing with that whole storyline. The statue of Penguin's mother, do you think it even looked like her at all? Did it look like Carol Kane at all?
A little bit. Kind of as younger, it actually kind of reminded me of a younger version of her, I'm not a witch, I'm your wife.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
But, well, of course, he idealizes his mother.
Mm-hmm.
So he wants her to look young and beautiful in the statue. I think there's something about the statue, too. I think there's something in it or something. Because it just seemed really odd that they would do that.
Yeah. No, I like the statue. I thought the statue looked like more of an old woman than Carol Kane actually did.
Really?
Yeah. I was Although, I don't know. These shows don't seem to get statues right. Have you seen the new? Have you seen the Laurel Land statue on Arrow yet?
No,
Oh, it's
I'm
bad.
a couple weeks behind.
It's bad. It's in the season premiere.
Well,
It's bad.
did you see the ice sculpture of Penguin? That didn't look quite right either.
Hmm.
At the party, at the
Oh,
mayor's
yeah, yeah.
party this episode, it looked a little odd. Although I have to imagine they would have just taken a mold of his face. Maybe it was camera angle or something. Because I would assume that's what they would do, is just take a mold of his face
You would think.
to make the ice mold.
Yeah, because they have him in the chair every so often too to like do his hair up and stuff. You think he could do it then?
Exactly. But maybe it was the camera angle, and ice, looking through ice distorts things, but it looked just kind of weird.
And maybe they didn't want to put all that effort in the ice. They're just like, yeah, it's gonna melt in 20 minutes anyway.
Well, you have to put quite a bit of effort in the ice, because if you just put water in a mold and throw it in the freezer, it turns white. You have to do special things to keep the water clear in an ice sculpture. So it's a lot of work anyway. Maybe they made it out of resin.
But I was trying to think of the riddle where Eddie, when he had the salt, and what was the riddle? It had something to do with salt. Something about Water's. Was it Water's cousin or so? It was something, but yeah, it helped them figure out where the Red Hood gang was at.
Mm-hmm. And he's right, though. Salt will soak up a lot of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It also is great for killing slugs.
Mm-hmm. Melting ice.
Mm-hmm. So, what'd you think of Ivy?
Oh, I can't wait till they pull that trigger and Selena finds out that's who it is.
Oh, she's gonna go ballistic.
I know. She's like, oh, little kitty. She's like, who are you? She's like, oh, not yet. This is too much fun.
Yeah. And here's Selena, who's really actually worried about her friend. She actually, has a heart under there somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
And, we're finally seeing that, and then her friend kind of treats her awful.
Yeah, well, Ivy wasn't exactly stable to begin with before. Now, going through that alteration. Because I think they said it affected her mind, too, because everyone was like, that's kind of creepy. She has an adult body, but she still has a child's mind. And I think they were like, no, her mind changed, too.
Right. Well, obviously, because she wasn't a vamp when she...
Yeah. Yeah, I know. From this, it looks like she's working through all the rich old men of Gotham.
Exactly. She doesn't have to pick pockets anymore.
No. Not for money.
Not exactly. So the chief now, his extra added strength.
Barnes, yeah. Oh,
How interesting is that?
Oh, he needs to start growing rock on his skin.
Well, it almost looked like that when he went, the crickly and it turned all weird.
Mm-hmm.
Almost kind of looked like that.
Yeah, but is that a time bomb waiting to go off? Because Lee was telling him, they did the experiments with the rats, and some of them maybe didn't go crazy at first. Maybe it took a while. That's why the one ate the other ones.
Oh, and 8 through 12 cages to get to the other one? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's not creepy at all.
No. Get like a Walking Dead crossover here.
Yeah, I mean, what are they going to do to him if he does go ballistic?
Shoot him, I guess.
Well, but are they going to be able to?
I don't know. Well, I mean, you should do enough damage. He's probably going to die. Take out I heard he's got a bad knee. Take out that knee.
Yeah. Well, if his muscles are, if he has too many muscles, if they shoot him, is it really even going to go through it?
Yeah, I'm sure they can get him into a cell or something. Oh, what about when Eddie showed up at the precinct again?
Oh, that was so creepy.
It's like, oh, I missed you all.
And Lee decking him.
Oh,
and her going on about, I'm marrying a Falcone.
Oh yeah, she's all dark. She's like, oh yeah, she's like, one word to my father-in-law, you'll disappear.
Uh-huh. So she knows exactly what she's getting into.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, she's no innocent little Oh, and then she's telling Jim, oh yeah, our announcement's going up in the paper. It's like, yeah, I know, you're marrying Falcone, I know.
Yeah. That's just really kind of creepy.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, that makes you wonder, okay, was she really the innocent she portrayed herself as when she was dating Jim? And did she have a ulterior motive for doing so?
Mm-hmm. I mean, she probably would have married Jim at his worst. If she's gonna marry gangster's son,
Yeah,
he probably didn't have to push her away.
exactly. Exactly.
But who we haven't got in the last couple of weeks is Fish.
That's true. Yay! I had to throw some fish away this morning. We're stinking up the whole refrigerator.
I wonder if she's just. I haven't heard if she's just like a reoccurring. Maybe. Like I'm assuming she's not like a.
A full timer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably cheaper that way, salary wise.
Very, very true. I had to laugh about Selena playing with Bruce. That was funny.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, you are the real Bruce. No one else could be this boring.
Yes, exactly. And then her leaving him just as confused as she always does.
Mm-hmm. Although I don't think he had as much of a problem with it this time.
Probably not. Poor kid.
Mm-hmm. Oh, poor. Yeah. Oh, poor little rich kid. Oh.
Uh-huh. Exactly.
Well, it's gonna get worse. They're gonna try to replace him with that clone.
Send in the clones. So. Ooh. So, okay. We've got the reporter pumping the guy from the lab for results of the test on the blood.
Well, he was hoping she was gonna pump him.
Uh,
Yeah, Valerie Vale. Yeah.
yeah. Gotta love how Jim just kind of catches her and walks in and ruins that date.
And then he says he'll give her the information after all.
So basically, he's gonna become her mouthpiece.
Mm-hmm.
Not wise.
Yeah, you think that's gonna put a strain on him and Harvey's relationship if Harvey gives him information and it gives it right to her?
Oh yeah, and anybody else. I mean, how's he gonna be an effective bounty hunter if he's blabbing?
Anything for a dollar. Yeah.
And then you've got I'm drawing a blank.
Describe them.
I just lost my train of thought. Tabitha.
Mm-hmm.
And her whole push me, pull you relationship with it. Well, it really is.
Yeah.
With Butch. I've been very confused by this.
Well, yeah, it's like, does she really have feelings for him, or is she just using him, or both?
Or Barbara, or... I'm confused.
Can't pin her down. She has many loves.
I guess, yeah. And then, of course, at the end, our friend Jervis popping back in again.
Oh, yeah, and killing a girl, dressing up a girl like his sister and killing her, yeah.
Well, no, not like his sister, like Alice in Wonderland.
Yeah, well, that's what his sister looked like when she died.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But very, very creepy. I think that's going to be, well, obviously from the preview of next week.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to be a reoccurring nemesis this season.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know how many more times, but...
Maybe for like the first half or something.
He's very creepy.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
Very Johnny Depp-like.
Yeah. Johnny Depp, you creep.
Yes. Yes, very much so. I was thinking that he could have been an extra in the new Alice movie,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but no, you mentioned Tabitha. What did you think about that scene in the kitchen when they're holding her and she's like, well, if you're going to hold a girl in her own place, maybe you should search it first. She just pulls the knife out.
She's pretty gutsy, taking on two guys that are,
Mm-hmm.
a time and a half her size at least.
Well, she has the skill when she has like a butcher knife.
Well, that's true. A butcher knife does kind of give you a little bit of an advantage.
Mm-hmm.
And of all places to hold her, a kitchen.
Yeah, I know.
I mean,
Right?
wouldn't you find a room with...
At least not right. Don't stand her right in front of the knives.
Exactly. I mean, if you put her in an office, I mean, I guess you could use a letter opener, but, it's probably going to be harder to find.
I mean, do they have a walk-in fridge or freezer? Put her in.
Yeah, but then there might be wine bottles or something in there,
Yeah, but if you lock her in, she can't get through the door, though.
That's very true. Very, very true. And nobody can hear her either.
Mm-hmm.
Unless she pounds.
Mm-hmm.
But pretty much you can scream in those things all you want. Nobody's going to hear you.
Oh, yeah. Oh, but what about the whole scene with Eddie setting Butch up?
That was pretty sweet.
Yeah, let's kill Penguin. We can split the town up. And
yeah, like that's believable.
Yeah, I know. I was like, this is a setup.
Oh, yeah.
He's like, you dummy, you thought I'd give you real bullets?
Yeah, I mean, okay, you're dealing with this guy who's can figure out world-class riddles in about 2 seconds. So, and puzzles and all this stuff. So you think you're going to outsmart him. How?
And he's that smart. He's not going to need or want your help, Butch.
Yeah, exactly. Butch isn't the smartest, crayon in the coloring box. He's just, he's brute strength and muscle.
I was going to say, always the lackey, never the boss.
That's right. You do what you're good at, and that's what he's good at.
I mean, who would work for Butch? He mowed down his own crew.
That's true. That is very, very true. Pretty brutal. They kind of had to save his own skin. But yeah, nobody would again. Because they'd know.
Yeah, because even Eddie caught that. He's like, well, why did all these bodies look like they were just standing there when they got killed?
Exactly, and he was clear across the room away from the entrance.
Mm-hmm.
That was what really set him off to start with.
Mm-hmm. Was
that he had walked all the way through the room.
I just love how Bullock was like, he didn't want to even hear it. He's like, bunch of dirt bags are dead. Come on, let's go. Tapping.
Yeah. Yeah, it's okay. They're all dead. Let's go.
Mm.
We're better for it. It's pretty crazy. Yeah, this episode was very bizarre.
Mm-hmm.
And okay, in Gotham, it's okay for Bruce to go to this party for the mayor?
I guess. Well, I mean...
Well, it's at a club.
Yeah, well, I mean...
And over 21?
I guess, but, I mean, I don't know. Well, yeah, it's Gotham, and two, I mean, Penguin does want to schmooze all the rich people, and Bruce is a billionaire. That's
very true. I kind of got a kick out of the line about Bruce talking to Alfred about missing the good old days.
Oh,
I'm like, kid, you're only what, 13, 14?
Yeah.
Good old days when you were 2? What?
Yeah, I know. When he wasn't as tall as the rest of them.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he did have quite a growth spurt, didn't he?
Yeah, they even mentioned that this episode.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he really did.
Well, I mean, the whole thing with the party, I mean, he was there with his guardian.
Yeah, and it is a corrupt city. I get it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, they probably would have let him start drinking at the bar if he wanted.
That's probably true.
Well, I mean, I could buy Bruce there being there more. I mean, no one noticed Selena in there.
Yeah, exactly. And nobody noticed that their stuff was gone.
Mm-hmm. Like I said, Bruce was with his guardian. Selena was just in there by herself. Although, I mean, Penguin knows her and,
Well, and so does Barbara.
Mm-hmm.
But how does her allegiances stand right now? Because she was with Fish. Does everybody know that?
I don't know. Although they might think she's there. I was gonna say, could she be there? Could they think she's there to fence something to somebody, or?
I don't know. It just seemed really odd that because she, if I recall, was seen with Fish. So why would Penguin want her there?
I don't know if they consider her like a freelancer or something because I mean, yeah, she was working with Fish off and on for a while, but I think she's done stuff for Penguin. Yeah, I think wasn't she hanging out with Barbara for a while? So I mean, they might just see her as on no one's side, just
Just
hired
out
hand.
there.
Yeah, maybe they all underestimate her because she's so young.
Well, that very well could be. They don't think she has any brains.
Mm-hmm. Because
I wish I could blow up this picture. I'm looking at a picture, and it's of Harvey and Jim, and there's an evidence box, and it says in giant red letters, "Evidence Security Seal," and then there's a whole bunch of writing on it, but I can't read it. That would have been funny. They do add, I've noticed, a lot of little details into scenes that, like Ivy's sweater, all the holes and everything in Ivy's sweater.
Mm-hmm.
And your little file folders on desks and stuff. If you look real close, sometimes they're pretty funny.
It just seemed weird that they found Ivy's sweater at the guy's place, and they're just like, oh yeah, he left town. I guess that lead dried up. I'm like, okay, well he might have a young girl hostage.
Or he might be dead.
Yeah, no follow up on that.
Yeah, exactly. Well, we are talking the GCPD.
Because I'm like, okay, yeah, so he left town. So what? He had the sweater of a missing. How old's Ivy? Like 10 or 12 or something.
Yeah, a missing minor.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just no. That would never happen in real life.
It's like, okay, he left the state. Okay, we'll call the FBI.
Yes. I don't think the FBI exists in Gotham's world. They don't think outside their city.
Yeah, that whole world is very odd. Like everybody wants them to cross over with the other DC shows. I'm like, it wouldn't work. They're like so different.
Yeah, very much so. It could maybe work with Arrow, but that would be about it.
Yeah, but again, the timeline's all off. I mean, is it in the past?
Well, but you have the Flash that can mess with that. So.
Oh no, Barry! No messing with any more timelines.
I know. Is your head hurt yet?
Are you watching that?
Yeah, I'm a week behind, but yeah.
It got better this past week because Harry and Jesse came back from Earth 2, and Earth 2 wasn't affected, so.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah, so the minute Cisco or somebody says to Barry, "Oh yeah, you don't remember this," and Harry's just like, "You went back in time again, didn't you?"
Good old Harry. He knows.
Oh, he has a new catchphrase this week too.
Uh-oh.
Everything he's going, not.
So yeah, I will definitely have to catch up with that.
I thought you were going to say, I'm going to go through all these Gotham pictures and try to blow it up and see what...
That would be fun.
So did you look at their website at all? Because I swear, in some of the episodes, it said something like I know a couple episodes back, it said, oh, check out Valerie Vale's interview with Jim Gordon at, I guess it's like, I don't know if it's part of the Fox website or something.
Let's see here. I had not, but a lot of times I am watching this on demand, so I don't get all the same. Oh, the Gotham Chronicle, probably.
Maybe.
Let's see here. I'm actually there now. The Questionable Rise of Edward Nygma by Valerie Vale. And Can the Penguin Make Gotham Great Again? Now, who do you think that's a jab at?
What?
Can the Penguin make Gotham great again? Who uses that catchphrase? Make something great again.
Oh, I'm blanking.
Donald Trump. Make America great again.
Oh, I told you. I heard an interview with Robin Lord Taylor, and he was saying there was going to be similarities to Penguin's campaign and Trump's.
Yeah, the state of Gotham. A conversation with Jim Gordon. So yes, there are multiple articles by Valerie Vale and others.
Okay, here's my question. After this week, do you care any more about Jim Gordon this season?
At this point, not really.
Mm-mm.
They're going to have to do something serious to redeem him because that's just a mess.
Because yeah, he did help Bruce, but he was getting paid to do that.
Right, exactly. And he just really, I mean, what's the point? He's thrown away all his values.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know what I mean? Why should I care?
Exactly. That's what I've been saying all season.
I don't know. It's really odd. I don't know where they're going with all this. Unless there's going to be some crazy some giant crazy thing in his life that changes everything, you know.
Maybe
I don't know what.
Maybe next week's episode.
Maybe. I mean, something is going to have to give for him to come back. I don't know what that is at this point, but it will be interesting to see. But yeah, at this point, I don't really care what happens to him.
Mm-hmm.
Which is sad, because in the beginning, I really did.
But, no, I love the line, I forget who was talking to Eddie. Maybe it was Tabitha or somebody. Somebody called him crazy, and he says, "No, I'm not crazy." He's like, "I have a certificate."
Yeah, that was last week.
Oh, yes, yeah.
No, I'm not.
Just reminded me of Sheldon Cooper from The Big Bang Theory. I'm not crazy. My mother had me tested.
Exactly. It's a Sheldon Cooper moment. Oh, goodness. So, yeah, the episode, I just felt like it was all over the place.
Oh, yeah, they have so much stuff going on. That's all I'm always afraid of, that stuff's going to get lost because there's so much in there.
I think there's a lot of detail that we missed because of that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, of course, you caught that Nigma was going to mess over over Butch, but it's surprising to me his level of ire, for lack of a better term. I mean, he did this in a very personal way.
Oh, yeah. Eddie's just like, "Butch, I don't like you."
Well, he's a 50s throwback.
Mm-hmm. Wait, which one?
Eddie.
Yeah. He looks the part, and I was gonna say Butch wouldn't even be a bigger throwback, because when he kills the Red Hood gang, it looks like a Tommy gun almost. Diesel.
Yes, exactly. That's why I think. That's why I was thinking that it's sad that he killed Miss Kringle so quickly, because they were the perfect pair.
Mm-hmm. Could Hugo Strange bring her back?
I don't know.
Could that be what comes between him and Penguin?
Who knows? But yeah, something weird.
Mm-hmm. So anything else that we...
I think that's it. I think we've covered it.
Okay, so share your thoughts. What will come between the new power couple of was it Ningwen? Ningwen. What are your thoughts on Ningwen? Or any of the couples we saw on this week's dating game? Email us beforethebad@gmail.com. Facebook is Before the Bat, the Gotham Podcast. Twitter is @BeforeTheBatPod. Follow us there, because I'm usually live tweeting the episodes when they're live. And we're even on Instagram, Before the Bat. So check us out on all our social media and give us likes and follows. Kelly, where can people find you?
You can find me on Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram, and anywhere else really that matters at Supersquint. That's SuperSquint.
And you can always discuss anything DC or Marvel with me. NightwingPDP@gmail.com. On Twitter, I am @NightwingPDP. And if you like DC Comics, check out my other podcast, Legends of DC, where there's a big group of us, including Tyler and our good friend Lilith Hellfire. So check us out there, please. And rate, review, and subscribe, because streaming doesn't count.
That's right.
That's me on Queen Consolidated. Every time I have to say something, I'm like, don't say it in Kelly's voice. Don't say it in Kelly's voice.
Aw.
You're stuck in my head. Especially if I say Queen Consolidated signing off.
Aw.
It's okay. I just don't want to. I don't want to be. Think I'm copying you.
It's all right. I'm flattered. It's the highest form of flattery.
Oh yeah. All right. Let's get out of here. Next week, I guess we'll be back for Jim Gordon's Sophie's Choice.
His dance with the weird guy, the Mad Hatter.
Mm-hmm. All right, but until then, we'll see you back here next week, everyone. Same bat time, same bat channel.
Same bat time, same bat channel.
The Gotham Podcast.